hearing feedback from the participants. Item number 6 is conferring the certificate of attendance by the most venerable Rector Sayadaw. Item number 7, offering dana to Sayadaw as a token of our gratitude. Item number 8, concluding ceremony by reciting Buddha Sasanam Chiram dated to 3 times. And the last item is the group photo taking session. So with the kind permission of Sayadaw, may I request our audience to recite Namo Tassa 3 times and open the ceremony, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Item number 2 is to observe the 5 precepts by the lay students. During the course, it is a great merit that the lay students have also observed the 8 precepts. Now that we would like to humbly request our most venerable Rector Sayadaw to administer the 5 precepts. For that, we are going to recite Okasa in our Myanmar tradition. Okada, 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 Kayagam, Vasigam, Manogam, Tavadoda, Katindo, Abitugu, Pyaupa Sichin, Ajunga, Betama, Judia, Tatia, Dajin, Najin, Dongjin Miao Ao, Pia Yedana, Tia Yedana, Tanga Yedana, Yedana Miatomba Rugu, Ayo Ate, Ali Amya, Lesso Moyue, Shiko Buzo, Pumyo Mansho, Garo Bai Shimpia.
Sabidiyo Viwachandu Soko Roko Vinasadu Madeva Wandundaraya Sukhi Diga Yuko Bawa Abhiwadana Silesa Sileja Nechan Oda Pachaino Jadaro Dhamma Wutandi Ayu no Sukhambala.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Ahambandi,
Hambandi,
Tisarani Nasaha,
Tisarani Nasaha,
Panjasilam, Dhammayachami, Anugahan Gadawa, Silandita, Mi Bandi, Tudiyami, Ahambandi, Tisarani Nasaha, Panjasilam, Dhammayachami, Anugahan Gadawa, Silandita, Mi Bandi, Tadiyami, Ahambandi, Tisarani Nasaha, Panjasilam, Dhammayachami, Anugahan Gadawa, Silandita, Mi Bandi, Ya Mahavarami Damvedita. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Sanghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dhammaṃ Dutiyampi Buddhaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi, Dutiyampi Dhammaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi, Dutiyampi Saṅgham Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi. Dutiyampi Buddhaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi, Dutiyampi Dhammaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi, Dutiyampi Saṅgham Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi. Tatiyampi Buddhaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Dhammaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Saṅgham Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi. Tatiyampi Buddhaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Dhammaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Saṅgham Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi. Sarana Gamanam Paripunnam Panadi Bada Viramani Sikkhavadam Samadhiyami. Adina Dana Viramani Sikkhavadam Samadhiyami. Kame Sumecha Chara Viramani Sikkhavadam Samadhiyami. Musawada Viramani Sikkhavadam Samadhiyami. Suramiraya Macha Pamadatthana Viramani Sikkhavadam Samadhiyami. Tisaranena Saha Pancha Silan Dhamman Sargam Kadawa Apamadena Sampadita.
So the next item is to hear admonition from the most venerable rector Sayadaw. So may I humbly request the most venerable rector Sayadaw to deliver Ovada Katha, please.
Now we are happily completed 2070 years first course. So next course will be November. So even we completed happily, not fully, not perfectly, because we need to study more and more. Knowledge is for knowledge there are many subject matters. Tripitaka is the ocean of subject matters. According to Tripitaka examination, we need knowledge. So there are a lot of records, a lot of books, the authentic Pali text and commentaries and sub-commentaries and secondary explanations also a lot. So all the books explain the Buddha's teachings. They clarified the Buddha's teachings. Actually, as a essence, the Buddha's teachings are mainly only four noble truth. Four noble truth. So, by practice, we have only three sikkha's, sila, samadhi, panya. Accordingly, we can complete that samambona of Buddhism. We can attain at the highest level. But the subject matters are still remains. The more subject matter, the more we need knowledge. The more we learn, the more we wide these subject matters. Only in the world, there are many things to be known, but we have not knowledge enough for such a subject matters to know knowledge, not enough knowledge that to know these subject matters. To fulfill such a gap, we need steady work. We need hard work for studies, learning, studying, and thinking. So in many ways, because of the more we know the subject matters, the more we understand about the circumstances or about the things. So the more we understand our life, the more we happily we can live in our life. Therefore, I encourage you always, as your life, we, including me, we live for Dhamma knowledge. We live with the Dhamma knowledge. We live in Dhamma knowledge. May you be happy. May you attain Nibbana.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. The next item is the question and answer session. So our participants, if there may be any question, we can put the question to Sayadaw.
He have to go to Dhamma talk. So.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay, now time is close. Check question.
So, if any question that we may put, so briefly introduce yourself and put the question short to the point, please. Thank you. Please get the microphone from me.
Venerable Sayadaw, my first question, I have got some questions. The first question is similar to that one raised 2 days ago. The question is that Nibbana is asankhara dhamma. Therefore, Nibbana is anatta. It is sure. And the question is that is Nibbana nija, or is Nibbana permanent?
Is, you see, this I will keep the reference. This is a reference in Patisambhida Mecca. In Patisambhida Mecca, so Nibbana, Sankhata, Asankhata, if it divided into two, Nibbana belong to Asankhata. So all Sankhatas are included in 5 cricket. All 5 crickets are subject to impermanence. But Nibbana, which is called Asankhata, is not created by cause. So Nibbana is really permanent because it is no product of any cause, not product of any cause. Nibbana is only the peace nature, not concerning with created things. Nibbana is uncreated one, so uncreated by cause effect. Therefore, Nibbana is permanent.
Nibbana is asankhara dhamma. Is there anything else asankhara dhamma?
Asankhara That's used this one, asankhata.
Asankhata. Asankhata.
Sankhara, asankhara. In that case is only words are different. Sankhata, asankhata. Sankhata means created or produced by cause. Asankhata is not produced by cause. So according to it, Nirvana is belong to asankhata.
So only Nibbana is asankhata.
Yes.
Okay. And Sayadaw, what kind of Dharma is Panyati? Panyati is not Paramatha.
Panyati means, you see, just a concept. Not Panyati is not a reality. Referring to something, referring to Sankhata, referring to asankhata, both. Panyati is just a lever. Just a lever.
So it is Panyati, can we say Panyati is just the Panyati Dharma?
We can say, if a Panyati is Nama Rupang Nachi Rupang Chirati Machana Nama Kotan Nari Chirati. The Buddha said, the material quality is subject to decay, but name and lineage are never subject to decay. According to the Buddha, there is like one permanent, you see, because of it is nothing, not ultimate reality, just a lever. So lever is not a real one.
Okay. Sayadaw, next question is that according to Buddha's teaching, avijja, pajaya, sankhara, sankhara, pajaya, vijnana. Here, vijnana as two Patisanti, Patisanti is a result. The Jalaka is Sankhara or Avijja. The Jalaka of Patisanti, the Buddha's linking consciousness.
Arupa Patisanti.
Patisanti.
Which Patisanti?
Any person's Patisanti.
Vijnana means here, according to so the purposely we should say, at the moment of the rebirth, the vijnana is relinquishing consciousness, Patisanti vijnana, relinquishing consciousness. In that case, is sankhara paccaya vijnana, as a fast. As a fast, the first of life. The meaning is the first of one life. That is Patisanti vijnana. The first vijnana. According to it, you see, you must be noticed. Sankhara paccaya vijnana, there is not included asanya satta, because of asanya satta, sankhara paccaya rupa. According to asanya satta, sankhara paccaya rupa. According to other beings, sankhara paccaya vijnana, to cover it all. The Buddha has explained only what is many. According to the many, said the Buddha has explained sankhara paccaya vijnana, or referring to the human life, human beings also sankhara paccaya vijnana. This vijnana is just Patisanti vijnana.
Okay. So, Sayadaw, can we see this sankhara is the producing cause of the Patisanti?
The sankhara is producing cause, because of sankhara is a karma.
Producing cause. Avijja, therefore
Avijja is a supporting cause.
Supporting cause. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And there, Sayadaw, avijja paccaya sankhara, sankhara paccaya vijnana. Here vijnana just now Sayadaw mentioned mainly refer to the Padisandhi Vijnana.
Sorry?
Avijja Pajaya Sankara Pajaya Vijnana. This Vijnana, as Sayadaw mentioned, just mainly refer to the Padisandhi Vijnana.
I mentioned Sankhara Pajaya Vijnana. Yeah. This Vijnana is a Padisandhi Vijnana.
And Sayadaw, in Panchatra Viti, there are 4 kinds of Vibhakas. Panja Vijnana, Samrijana, Santirana, Tadaramana. There are 4 types of Vibhakas. Their producing cause is also Sankhara. These Sankhara...
No, Sankharas, that is another case, not regarding to Paticca. That's a conditioned things. You see, that's conditioned things. Here, Sankhara is only positional activities. Chetanas. Referring to karma. Yesterday also I explained the 3 types of Sankharas. Okay.
Sayadaw, is there any difference between yoniso manasikara and optimism? Optimism.
Optimism. Oh, some points are similar to optimism, but sometimes optimism is not wise with the knowledge. So some optimism is not with the knowledge. Here, yoniso manasikara is with the knowledge. This, not only, not all optimisms can be called yoniso manasikara.
Thank you, Sayadaw.
Because even optimisms or even untrue cause, untrue things, it's maybe think good. So whatever maybe it is good. If it's so, optimism, I think, if I understand in this verse, optimism is as a reality is whatever may be. So he sees only good side, only good one. Only this side is here. So cannot be true or yoniso manasikara is not like that. It's a choosing with the knowledge, with the mindfulness is he choose this way is produce evil, this way produce good. So that's with the mindfulness, with the knowledge, mindfulness, knowledge, so lead to part of that. Because mindfulness and knowledge are joining together. Without mindfulness, knowledge cannot come into being. So always the knowledge is followed mindfulness. That's to say, nahi sati virihita panyanama ati. Panyanama ati. The knowledge is impossible without a sati. Panya is impossible without a sati. So, because of sati is mindful about that, then because of knowledge, choose that is good and bad. Is not all things sees as a good. Not so. Maybe wise attention is in this way. I think avoid which is the way of evil. Choose the way where is good, the way of good. Choosing the way of good, avoid the way of evil. That is wise attention, I think. Because of sometimes yoniso manasikara, even Satyanulomika vipassana knowledge also included in Yoniso Manasikara. Anicca Dukkha Anatta, seeing Anicca Dukkha Anattas are also called Yoniso Manasikara. So Yoniso Manasikaras are wide. But the lady shadows mention Manasikaras, Yoniso, Ayoniso. That is Avachana. But Avachana is just a starting point. Not that all Avachanas are good. You see, Avachana is attention. This attention may be attention for good, attention for bad, maybe both. So, because of attention, we must choose at that time. So, as a starting point, even Manodhara Vachana, not all Manodhara Vachana. Manodhara Vachana, preceding Manodhara Vachana, Manodhara Vachana that precede Savanyuta Jnana, know everything. You see, this Manodhara Vachana is called Mahagacha. Mahagacha means the great elephant, Mahagacha. Not all Manodhara Vachana. No, Manodhara Vachanas even precede the Savanyuta Jnana. Savanyuta Jnana. Preceding of Savanyuta Jnana, this Manodhara Vachana is very powerful. Our Manodhara Vachana is not so powerful. So Manodhara Vachanas lead to Akusala Javana, lead to the Kusala Javana, both can be. So not all Manodhara Vachanas are leading to good. So accordingly, we should say the not wise attention is optimism. So okay.
Any more questions?
Sayadaw, in the Patisampidamagga, when I read the Sankara Kanta, the very first citta is first Kusala citta have 36 associated cetasika, and in all the 36 cetasika, 33 are mentioned completely with Lakkhana, Rasa, Patipatthana, and Padathana. But the Alopa, Adosa, Amoha, this Padathana is left out. For the Adosa, I can refer to Metta, but for the Amoha, I can refer to Panya. But what is the Padathana of Alopa, and the reason why they left out is Padathana for 3 cetasika?
You see, sometimes the text is not mentioned, Padathana, not mentioned, but we can search for Padathana. Not always Padathana here is how or why this Alopa coming to be. We must search for that. For with which object or with which intention. Generally, we can say Alopas are Alava Sati and Panya is Sati and Panya is proximate cause of Alava. We can say this also. The whatever, for example, the mostly Lobha coming to me towards the desirable object. Towards a desirable object, the attachment is not coming to be. So, the desirable object is approximate cause of Lobha. Approximate cause of Lobha. In that case, only objects point out. But we can say desirable object, desirable towards a desirable object, there is unwise attention. That is Lobha coming to be. Towards a desirable object, with the mindfulness, with the knowledge, wise attention come into being. Such a wise attention towards desirable object, it is the proximate cause of alova. Then another way is asubha nimitta. Ingodra test also in this way. Is regarding to it, kamachanda rising or increasing or kamachanda, decreasing or kamachanda. In that test, the Buddha explained where there is desirable object, towards a desirable object, if ayoniso manasikara come into being, that is increased kamachanda. If wise attention come into being, kamachanda cannot. So if a kamachanda not arises, alova rises together. So because of alova.
Any more questions, please? Yes, Heidi has.
Sayadaw, I would like to ask regarding Vaji Vinyati and Kaya Vinyati, if some actions or some words that is not wanting to show anything to other people, is this considered also Vaji Vinyati and Kaya Vinyati?
Cannot be said. This is just chalana kaya. Just because of any sleeping, some people change their positions. It's not with the intention to know others. It's okay. Vinyati means to make others know. So intentions must be.
So only in the case to show something to other person that is considered.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Sayadaw.
Sayadaw, regarding to Vinyati again, like nowadays we don't speak, but we order through the writing or sending email. Is this considered Vinyati? We don't send in, we don't use the verbal action to show that we order someone to do something, but by email.
By email.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that
That's the case. That's the case also, you see. Some people are talking line in the Facebook, writing books. That is not by voice, but they are called produced by body, but appeared in the mind, appeared in the body. Sorry, actually talking line is the work of mouth. It's okay. Talking line is the work of mouth, but without the using mouth, he used hand, he used body. One uses body. That is also lying. This lying is not coming to being in the bhava doors. It arises in physical doors. This is also lying, talking line. This is also included in talking line. Because of doing this kaya kama, vachi kama, mano kama. So physical bodily action, verbal action, mental action. These are mostly explained. This generally speaking. Sometimes even the panadipada, some people are ordered to kill others. This panadipada is come from mouth. So such a ones also have. Talking lines actually verbal case, but function with the mouth. But by showing sign or writing, that is also musavada.
Sadhu, may I ask the questions about the mental process? So we know it's beginning from Pancadwara Vajana and then Vijnana, and then Sampadijana and Santirana. But the Padatana is, I find out the Sampadijana and Santirana, the Padatana is so much different. Because in Samadhi jhana, the Paccajjhana is the Vijnana. But to Santirana, the Paccajjhana is Vatu, Hada Vatu. Is that mean the mental process when you go to the Santirana is become very big, so you can strike to your heart?
This is, base is different. Base is different. Even base is different. This cause is another way. You see, there is conditions, let's say, without the endabe, no endabe. Anandara pachayo, samanandara pachayo, nati vigeta pachayo. Even they are different base. Supporting is supposed for this one. Supporting. Sometimes not producing. Not all precedents are producing. Because of, as long as Jaku Vijnana remain, Santirana have no chance to rise. Samadhi-chana is no chance. The disappearance of Samadhi-chana, it is opportunity for rising of Santirana. As long as Samadhi-chana remain, Santirana has no opportunity to rise. There is a given chance by disappearance. That is also called condition, not producing. Only producing say cause. So proximate cause is in this way. Not only producing, given chance also this a cause or condition.
Okay, one more question, Sayadaw, is when we say the striking of from the Pancadwara Vajana, and then but when Namarupa together, then we see something, we hear something, but in the Abhidhamma we related to the Atita Bhavanka, Talana Bhavanka, and shaking, cutting, and past Bhavanka first. Is it this idea, is it because, one of the reasons, is it because Nama and Rupa, they are in a different speed? Because Nama is going more faster than the Rupa. So that's why we refer when anything is striking.
What is your intention? I don't understand this. What you want to ask question?
Briefly, short to the point. Just summarize and just put one point.
My question is when striking of the Nama and Rupa, then is it due to because of the different speeds? Because Nama is quicker, 17 mind movement quicker than the Rupa. That's why we refer to whenever any Pancadwara Vajana, and then we will refer to the past Bhavanka and Chalana Bhavanka and Bhavana.
You want to say the end process? You want to say?
Yeah, I want to ask the reason why, they will strike to the past Bhavanka, to the Atita Bhavanka.
And Visuddhimagga explained there are two lines in process. Okay? There are two lines running together. You see, heart base, eye base, ear base, any base. No? Any base are produced by karma. They are running for the whole life. They are running without a concerning mind, present mind, without a concern. Like the rocket, when they launched, it is running and around in the circle. So always running. So then, because of new object coming to be, the consciousness arises, mind arises. At that time, coincide have. What is coincide with it? That is the case we must know. For example, Jaku Vijnana. Jaku Vatu. The eye consciousness base is sensitive eye. These sensitive eyes produced by karma. This is every second. Every second it is produced. Karma is produced. Every second. It is a lifespan is 70 moments of mind. 70 moments of mind. Measurement of 70 moments. So if I clarify, we can say 51 seconds. 51 seconds. The 51 seconds are finished. Another 51 seconds. So every second, the sensory eyes come into being. When Chakku Vinyanas not always arises. On seeing visual object, the object reflects on the eye. At that time, eye consciousness comes into being. At that time, one of the Chakku, sensory eye, is go inside. When there is a beyond, it's go inside. Go inside means one process. A process is a start. The reflections, where reflections started. So according to the reflections a new object. Base always running. When new object come into being, then impinge this base and object. Starting point, base and the visual object is coincide. Starting it, they are running together. On such a running together, towards the visual object, eye consciousness arises. So this eye consciousness is depending on the sensory eye, which is coincide with the visual object. In any one process, there are the lifespan is similar lifespan. That is called Majjhima Yuga. So okay, Majjhima Yuga. Accordingly, we must know. So if you want to know, I show you the whole life of this. My fundamental Abhidhamma, there is an appendix, there is diagrams are mentioned, blue line and a red line. So there's a coincide. Accordingly, we must know not all sensitive bases are the base of eye consciousness. Not all. You can get the meaning. If you cannot get the meaning, you must. I must use books. For example, okay, to clarify, you know that one process. When we open our eye, reflection, visual object reflect, start. So that is a starting point. Starting point is so the lifespan of visual object is 70 movement of theta. Measurement is 70 movement or 51 seconds. 51 seconds. So at that time, which sensitive base, sensitive eye is coincide with the reflection, the object. That is the base of consciousness, eye consciousness, not others. One line is always running, okay? Base line is always going, but object line is not always. Sometimes coming to be, sometimes not. So, okay.
Venerable Sayadaw, I have a question about Samadhi Sutta by Venerable Sariputra. He talking about the sequence of the Dhamma from the akusala, kusala, and then the 6 ayatana, 4 nutrition, 5 aggregate, and 4 noble truths, and then Paticca Samuppada. So I want to asking the question, 4 noble truths and Paticca Samuppada, what is the relationship of that? And then what is the higher, I can say higher Dhamma?
You see, some Dhammas, you should know in this way. The higher Dhamma is, you see, to be known, there is a higher, because of higher knowledge. with the higher knowledge can be known. Sayadaw is can be seen. But according to qualities, sometimes according to qualities, the Eightfold Noble Path, even dukkha samudaya is evil. Samudaya is evil, not good one. But to eradicate the samudaya is only with the higher knowledge is possible. Higher knowledge. By seeing with the higher knowledge, it is possible to eradicate. So, higher and lower, you ask this question. Higher and lower is, you see, referring to the knowledge, not referring to Dhamma. So, with a higher knowledge, it can be known as higher, we can see. But according to quality, according to nature, they are lower. Even they are lower, can be known with the higher knowledge.
Any more question, please? Yes, one more.
According Sayadaw, I'd like to ask one question. In our medical field, there is a consciousness, sleeping, and unconsciousness. We categorize the mind into three types. The consciousness is clear, but sleepiness is similar to sleeping is similar to we in Birma, similar to Bowenga. Yeah. So I am not sure. Unconsciousness is similar to which
consciousness.
Unconsciousness and sleeping mind. So what is similar to unconscious mind?
Coma. Coma.
Coma patient. Yeah.
Conscious, unconscious.
Unconscious coma patient. What my process is happening
types.
in this patient?
She want to 3 times.
Yeah.
She want to know this 3 times. The unconscious is, according to Buddhist text, subconscious, unconscious. You want to ask unconscious. Unconscious and coma. This is, according to my opinion, this is a losing of sanya and a losing of mindfulness to contact with the present object. Just a losing, but it is, accordingly, it is aware of it is an object. It is an object. Without the object, no consciousness coming to be. So, according to Abhidhamma test, where there is a consciousness, there is an object. Without the object, there is no unconsciousness. Even the people, he cannot speak the present, what is his feeling. In the body it is pain, he never complained. Not because of he is a loser of mind. Maybe he is a loser of the sanya and the sensations in the way. So he is still have mind. Consciousness still have. But this consciousness does not work with the object, not contact with the object. So coma also in this way. Mind is, according to it is an object, has. So my mother, she told me, 3 days she got coma. She got a coma. But the other persons, they think he is for no unconsciousness. She knows nothing. The person thinks. But when she recalled back, she talked about during the coma, his visit a beautiful place, riding a white horse. So, therefore, it is object. It is an object. But communications, not these, her surroundings, no communication. But minds work accordingly. So comas in this way. No.
This unconscious mind, is it also falls into bhavanga?
There is maybe some are, not all unconsciousness are bhavanga. Bhavanga also helps, you see, it is object. Bhavanga, when you are sleeping, in deep sleep, there's no dream, but it is running with it is object. But it is not clear within, for us, not clear. Not a contact to the present object. Disconnect from present object.
So, Sayadaw, if it is not in contact with the present object, it can be either past object or can it be the object, that future object, that where we will have to experience in a state or in an existence?
Yeah. If there is not a bhavanga chaita, as say other chaitas, going up process also coming to be. If a bhavanga, like continence, it has its own object. Previous life appeared. Accordingly with the object, this bhavanga chaita. That is cannot be known for a person. Cannot clear, cannot be known. But there is a very so subtle this. To be known there is, it is so subtle. If other consciousness, maybe there also it is object, it must be. For example, who absorbed the jhana object, or who absorbed nirvana object. At that time, like a coma, you see, know nothing surroundings. He knows only nirvana. Only Nirodha Smapatis. And the Nirodha Smapati is just pause mental actions. Pause mental actions. According to the measurement, it is paused. There is no consciousness at all. Totally paused the consciousness. But when you observe plasma pati to attain nirvana, this plasma pati is the fruition consciousness is running with the nirvana object. But the other person cannot be known what he remain, which with the object he is remain, cannot be known. And in Gautra Nikaya, Sahab, on which the mind is dependent, it cannot be known. I forgot it. Jhana Sutta. In Anguttara Nikaya have book of 10 or book of 11. There is mentioned whose mind is attained in nirvana by means of plasma pati. The other persons cannot be known. Where, with which he is stray, what he is thinking about, cannot be known others. Because of mind also subtle, object also subtle, cannot be known. But there is a mind, there is an object also. You heard about that? This story is from Mahaparinirvana Sutta. Mahaparinirvana Sutta. This is about the stable of mind or alara kalama. Alara kalama, the highest attainment is akinchanya yatana, arupachana. Akinchanya yatana means his object is only nothingness of the first vijnana. Nothingness of first vijnana is the nothing means there is a emptiness, nothing there is first vijnana. This is just a concept. So, nothingness of first vijnana is the object. He remained absorbed in his mind with this object, sitting under a tree, just a roadside. So, on the road there are 500 bullock carts. 500 bullock carts crossing very closely. They're crossing this 500 bullock. The men who drive bullock cars are scolding and shouting, beating the cows. They are talking, so noise. They make a noise every night. But he didn't hear about that. He didn't hear. He didn't see. But he is not sleeping. He is with the mindfulness. So his concentration is so deep. Regarding to that, the Buddha said, I also experienced about that. One day, the Buddha remained a few hours in the, what is it called? Straw. Make a straw there is like buildings. Straw. No, he bought straw. There's created like a cave. Inside the cave, the Buddha sat and attained the plasma body, absorbed the plasma body. At that time, the thunders are coming to being and noise appeared. Because of thunder hit the two brothers and the 4 cows who are belonging in the field. They died on the spot. 2 persons and 4 cows died on the spot. Then people when there is rain, when rain ceases, the people from village came to see them. At that time, the Buddha withdrew from the attainment and walking near that cave. On seeing many people, one person, on seeing the Buddha, approached to the Buddha. The Buddha is looking at many people. Why are they doing? What are they doing? There are many people. What are they crowded? So the person, he is amazing. Why are you Venerable Sir? I'm here. Just before there is a thunder appeared and hit the 2 persons died and forth. You didn't hear thunders? No, I didn't hear any thunder. No. So the Buddha's mind is so deep at that time. But are you sleeping? No, I am not sleeping. Are you unconscious? No, I am not unconscious. Are you coma? No, I am coma. I am aware. So, like that, you see, there is a Mahaparinirvana Sutta. I have this stories. So, the samadhi is very deep on that. Even thunder sound cannot be heard. So, okay.
Any more questions? So, we are immensely grateful to Sayadaw for the wonderful answers, and with the kind permission of Sayadaw, we would like to move on to the next program, that is hearing feedbacks from our participants. So please kindly introduce your name, your country, and please give feedbacks to this course. We will start from Venerable and pass on the microphone, please. Thank you.
Yeah, that is means only the Netti Pagaranas are interested or not interested about the subject. What is benefit or not, advantage or not.
Okay, Sayadaw, Jyotinanda from Malaysia. Benefit or not? Definitely beneficial, but I think we need to study more because it's still, I think, covering just surface only. But Sayadaw have given us the basic, so from there I think we can go and pursue on further. But probably we'll still need Sayadaw guidance on it in the future.
Again, Gambiranyana from South Korea. Definitely beneficial. But needless to say, we have to study more. And next, I'm very happy with learning Dhamma from Siaji. Thank you very much.
My Tamil name is Nandamala from China. I meditate in Myanmar for 9 years, and only in Pao Meditation Center. And thanks a lot for Shadow's kindness and permission to allow me to learn, Parayati to learn, to listen to Shadow's teaching. And I hope Shadow will be more happier and healthier, and to give people from all over the world to propagate Buddha's Satala. And I hope I will be able to attend Shadow's lecture and teaching again next time.
Sayadaw, sir, my name is Banyadiba. I come from Vietnam. From Sayadaw teaching, I really very interested from the Sayadaw teach. Later, come in any course, I would like so have the chance I want to attend, and then learn the Dhamma from Sayadaw. Finally, I so thanks so much for Sayadaw. Yes.
Sayadaw, I'm from South Korea, but I'm studying in India, so this chance was very great. And then doing my thesis of concept of Buddha, I always want to meeting how to see the Buddha and how to learn from Buddha. It is like for me in this chance, I think seems like the Buddha's teaching to Netti Pakarana. It also a commentary, but all Bhante's venerables, they thinking about the real Buddha and then real Buddha's teaching. So it is my great opportunity to what is the real teaching of Buddha to learn from Sayadaw. Thank you very much.
Good evening, Sayadaw Jipya. I'm Dhammachari. I come from Mie. Now, I'm learning Netti Pagarana. It is guide for learning Tipitaka. So it is similar to going to new place that we have never been there. Without guide, we cannot go anywhere. So it is important for learning Tipitaka, very important learning. As Sayadaw said, the more we know, the more we understand. The more we understand, the more we can live happily in our life. So according to this guide, we have to know, we have to understand, and then we have to learn more and more as the guide. So I promise I will learn more and more as the Sayadaw teaching. Thank you so much, Sayadaw Pia.
I am Samaneri Kosala Vipasini, originally from South Korea, but nationality is USA, America. This session of Netti was amazing. So, it's better than expected. So it was exactly the guide. So I could see the wide view of Buddha's teaching about the practice way. So it was very important that I could learn and study more of this Netti Bakarana. So thank you so much to giving us this opportunity to learn and study, and I can go forward to practice with this Netti. Thank you so much.
Yeah, dear Sayadaw, I'm Sally Ditima. I'm from Hong Kong, can say like that. But I'm staying in Myanmar for 11 years. So mainly it's in Paau. So it is a great opportunity here to learn something, not just meditating. So learning from Sayadaw Nandamala is a very rare opportunity. Then Netti Pagarana is the guide to know the teaching of Buddha. Then have a rare opportunity to have some sort of concentrating and marvelous teaching. So we hope we can apply it. And then also we are looking forward to attend another lecture for Sayadaw. Okay, thank you.
Sayadaw Pia, I'm Dhamarati from Vietnam, but I'm staying in Sri Lanka. And before I stay here, I study here, and I go to Sri Lanka to see how is the difference of the education. And I found that it's also very conservative in Sri Lanka. They don't accept Netti Pagarana, Betakoda, Paresa, and Milindapana as canonical text. They only follow what the Visuddhimagga define, and they said this one is the add-on test. So I'm really curiosity to come here to see how and why the Myanmar people put this one into the canonical text. And now my answer is clear. Even Sayadaw only give the short, brief explanation about the whole text, but it's enough to give us a bird view about what Netti Pagarana really is. And it really helps in linguistic, in analyzing and in understanding the Dhamma. So I'm very thankful to Sayadaw, and thank you very much.
I am Sherry Kimachari from Italy. I'm living also in Myanmar. And for me, this course was very useful to see that there is so many ways to view something and to investigate something. So it's very inspiring. I also get some message from Sayadaw Chanda from Vietnam, who was following online the course, and she said also how much grateful she is, and wishing you good health to be able to continue to teach us.
Sayadaw, I'm Nandamala from Kalo, and I'm very thankful to you for this course, for this very beneficial course. And this is the first time I learned Netti Pakarana. This Netti Pakarana is something like sleeping treaty. Now Sayadaw wakes up the sleeping treaty. So we get a chance to learn that Netti Pakarana, and from now on, whichever sutta I learn, I will base on that Desanahara, that 6 points on Desanahara. It is beyond my words expressed, very effective and very beneficial course. Thank you very much, Sayadaw.
My name is Evgeny from Russia. I'm very grateful to you, Sayadaw, for this very special course. And it was the Netti Pakarana itself is very beneficial, but your explanations, Sayadaw, are extremely beneficial, because even there is translation, it was very, very, like, almost impossible to understand anything with Netti, especially. It is like impossible. So, and with your guidance, it became very clear, and this is something very, very valuable and special, and I'm very grateful to you. Thank you very much, Sayadaw, for the course and for your kindness. Thank you.
Venerable Sayadaw, I am Jotuya from Myanmar. I think Netti Pakarana is so precious, because I know in this God I got the knowledge of Four Noble Truth. This is so precious for every Buddhism, I think so. That's why precious is read and more valuable. More and more learn, more understand, takes Four Noble Truth knowledge. This is so important, I think so. That's why please take care your Sayadaw for next course. Thank you, Sayadaw.
I'm Ruthie from Mexico, and I was also very surprised with this course, Sayadaw. I told it to Eugene when you started teaching us that I was surprised that almost like nobody pays too much attention to this book, let's say, you know. It's like, and it's very important, and we can relate it very easily to our practice. So it's not just the theory, but to make the relation with the practice. And for that, I really thank you for the examples that you were giving us. It's one thing is just the translation, but when you make the examples and relate them to the practice so that we can digest that information. And I think that for this course, it was very, very helpful. Sayali Doyusana, the notes on the blackboard, you know, because we could catch many, many things that you were saying, you know, the words in Pali that there was no way that we could have been able to follow if she weren't writing on the blackboard. So that was very, very helpful. Thank you very much. And also it's very nice to receive teachings from different topics from you, Sayadaw, not only Abhidhamma. It's really nice.
I'm Pauline from Malaysia. I think I always agree with what Ruti has said. She can say it again. And also, Netti Pakarana is very interesting. When we review it the second time with in the room, we feel that it is really very, I would say, awesome. It's really awesome, and I feel so grateful to Evgeny from Russia for introducing it. And it's really like all Sayadaw's teaching, something that I always look forward to, like a child, look forward to going home, going to the playground after school. Like somebody who is working, always look forward to taking their break. Like Sayadaw's teaching is something that I always look forward to. Thank you very much, Sayadaw. Anything you teach, it's awesome.
Thank you. We have a great gratitude and appreciated for this type of course, Sayadaw, Netti Pakarana. I think this topic will beneficial to the current society. In Malaysia, Penang, we do have Sunday school running for different age of children. So, we can take certain topic, certain of the hara to apply to different level of the mentality of the children. Let's say they have different age group in our Sunday school. And also, I'm in the education line. When I go to visit the school counselor in the school, and they have problem with their secondary students, nowadays, they are very, very, their mind are very, very unfocused. And sometimes they have got a good bad intention of doing things. So one teacher did approach me in when I visit them during my business trip, should we be able to help this type of children? So I think with this topic, we can select a certain area to emphasize on different ways to help them. Yeah, but I don't know yet. I will look at it and I just figure out, and I hope I can help out these secondary school children in the schools in Penang.
I'm Charana Pari from Macau. Thank you very much, Sayadaw, for the course. I think the course was very interesting. For me, it was very eye-opening because the phrase, even in the Buddha's teachings, even if it is a short phrase, we can understand from so many different points, according to the Netti, which I have not thought about it before. And I think it is very important to understand the Buddha's teaching from different points of view and to find out what is not directly being said, but what we should understand even from short sentences. And also connect to the practice, like Sayadaw said in class, not only give the answer, but avijja, okay, why and how what to do about it, like how to eradicate it. So all these points we should think about it, and I think that from this course we got a lot of information and a lot of points which we can contemplate on. So I'm very grateful for this. Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Good evening, most venerable Rector Sayadaw, Dhamma brothers and Dhamma sister. I am Momo from Mandalay, Myanmar. As for me, it's a great opportunity to learn the Buddha Dhamma, especially Netti, the guide to Nibbana, from the most venerable Rector Sayadaw. I believe this Dhamma knowledge will leave my life better. It is very beneficial, valuable, and helpful for me. Later on, I will live my life for the Dhamma. I will live my life in the Dhamma. I will live my life with the Dhamma, with the Sayadaw speech. Once again, thank you so much to Sayadaw, Dhamma brother, sister, and donor, devotees, the teams who provide food. So I hope to see Sayadaw in 100 years and healthy.
I'm Omam Saint from Myanmar. It is a great opportunity for me to be here. First of all, I like to express my sincere gratitude to Sayadaw for accepting me as a student. in this course, and I found that it was very beneficial, and both the teaching of the Buddha is teaching method of Buddha is very systematic, and with the guide of Sayadaw, I understand clearly the Dhamma, and it's inspired me to study more about Dhamma. And thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Sayadaw. You showed us so many useful ways to understand and how to understand and to study Dhamma more deeply, and it was very interesting. And without you, it was impossible to catch this subject, to understand this book, and you made it very clear. Thank you very much.
I'm Riet of Dhammasari, Riet from the Netherlands. The subject of Netti, I enjoy it greatly, and I'm very happy to understand further what's really happening in the suttas, how to look at it and how to approach it, to understand also the more deeper meanings. I'm very grateful and happy to have been able to join the teachings, and I would like to thank you very much.
We are ever immensely grateful to Sayadaw for conveying this very important message of Buddha that is especially that prescribed in the Netti, which we have never learned before. And I'm also thankful to those who have suggested to learn this Netti. Sayadaw said this Netti is a research methodology. And I feel that more than the research methodology is like the criteria on how we can study the text and relate to the practice. So it is immensely helpful, and it's really wonderful to learn from Sayadaw, especially this Netti. Otherwise, we have no chance. So this Netti, this course is very enlightening, not in terms of the subject matter, but we are also assured that translation alone is not enough. And as Sayadaw has read the translation out, Sayadaw used to say, I don't understand, how about you? So if Sayadaw don't understand, we are far. And now that regarding this feedback, Sayadaw say, just say if this Netti is helpful or not. Then I turn on my notes and my book is almost empty. Normally I used to write a lot for the Visuddhimagga course, but now I have empty notes. But I'm very glad and highly privileged to offer my humble assistance in this course. And we do hope that we can learn a lot more from Sayadaw. And we wish Sayadaw best of health. So we would like to thank and offer our humble appreciation to our Sayadaw for his tireless effort and his great commitment. Though Sayadaw was away from the course for a while during our Visuddhimagga course, Sayadaw has great concern for that he didn't want to leave the class like that. And will also stay in our heart as always, how a good teacher is really cares for the class. Thank you once again. Thank you, Sayadaw, all our Dhamma brothers and sisters, and thank you all the supporters who have made this course possible. So now comes the time that we might be looking forward to receive the certificate of attendance from the most venerable Rector Sayadaw Pya. So the first candidate to receive this certificate is Ashen Jyoti Nanda from Malaysia, please. sadhu, sadhu. So may we, another candidate is Ashian Gambira Jnana from South Korea. May we request that Venerable stay to the right of Sayadaw, please. His left. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. For the next, may I call upon Ashian Jnana Papa from China, please. Maybe we can go around, or maybe this way. Maybe it goes this way, I don't know. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. May I also call upon Ashian Panyatipa from Vietnam, please. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. For the next, may I call upon Sayadaw Nandamala from Myanmar, please, to accept the certificate from Sayadaw. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And Sayadaw Kemachari from Italy for the next candidate, please. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. For the next, may I call upon Sayadaw Reddy from Vietnam, please. Sayadaw, please go in line in order. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. The next candidate is Sayadaw Diti Ma from Hong Kong, please. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. May I also call upon Samaneri Kosala Vipassini from the United States of America, please. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. The next candidate to receive the certificate is Sayadaw Dhammajari from Myanmar. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. May I also call upon Venerable Jaek Hyung from South Korea, please. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. For the next, may I call upon Mr. Yevgeny Gavrilov from Russia, please. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Then may I also call upon Gojo Tura Aung from Myanmar, please. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. May I present unto you Sayadaw Miss Ruti Pesudo from Mexico, please. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. The next candidate to receive the certificate is Sister Pauline Chong from Malaysia, please. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. For the next, may I call upon Sister Wee Saw Seng Selina from Malaysia, please. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Then we have Miss Charana Pali, Hedi Che from Macau, please. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Following this, we have Miss Tatiana Fortina from Russia, please. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. May I also warmly invite Sister Dhammajari Riet from Netherlands, please. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. For the next, may I call upon Dr. Omar Myesheng from Myanmar, please. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Then for the next, I invite Dor Mumu Aung from Myanmar, please. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Then next is myself, Yusanat Nyani from Myanmar. So now we would like to offer our heartfelt thanks to Sayadaw Phiaji for conferring us the certificate of attendance and all your kind, great compassion and all the commitments. Now we have special program. That is, we students would like to show our token of gratitude to Sayadawji, and some have already offer their offertories to Sayadawji, and for those who haven't done and who would like to do this in this event are warmly invited. We will do one by one, please. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. 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 now that our certificate conferring ceremony has come to a success and accomplishment, so with the kind permission of Sayadaw, may we conclude our ceremony by reciting Buddha Sasanam Chiram Tetadu 3 times, please. Buddha Sasanam Chiram Tetadu. Sasanam Chiram Tetadu. Buddha Sasanam Chiram Tetadu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So to keep our memory and Dhamma steady, with Sayadaw keeping fresh, we will have the group photo session.